Hey everybody, what's up? Chaud here, and welcome back to another Chaud Reacts. And this one, I'm going to be reacting to one of Crasher's videos here. The one where he's talking about the shiny Koraidon and Miraidon situation over at GameStop. And I'm like, huh. I heard a little bit about this, but not much because it recently happened. But I'm going to watch Crasher's video here and give my thoughts on each of his points because he makes really great points. But fair warning to y'all, if y'all don't like a lot of language in the video, then you might not want to watch when I'm reacting. And even though Crasher is awesome and he makes lots of great points, and let me tell you, really good points, I agree with a lot of his takes. And because he calls out bad game companies like Nintendo's bad decision making, he calls out the Pokemon company, he even calls out Niantic a lot, and I love watching those. But we're going to see what he found out about the whole GameStop situation here. Well, let's go! Let's see what Crash has to say.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and beautiful people of the Crasher community? How are you guys doing today?
Sorry.
We're back with a new video on the channel. Thank you very much for tuning on in, you absolute legends. And ladies and gentlemen, in today's video,
sorry, Crasher. I'm apologizing to everyone. Whenever I try to record or react to certain YouTube videos, it just goes... It has a hiccup and buffering problem, so I apologize for that ahead of time. I'm sorry. That's on me.
We have something to talk about. So why am I so wound up? Well, that's because ya boy is a fan of shiny Pokemon. I love shiny Pokemon as a whole, and two brand new shiny Pokemon have recently been released for distribution, that being shiny Koraidon and shiny Miraidon,
so
two of the Gen 9 legendaries. But this is where the ups stop and the downs start. Because rather than the usual methods of distribution, that being through mystery gift, and you would get it as a gift online, free of any hassle whatsoever, well, you actually have to go to a certain place, depending on your country, so somewhere like EB Games or GameStop or something like that, to go in, get a physical copy of a code to get either shiny Koraidon or shiny Miraidon. Now,
let me say something here real quick. We had to do this for the longest time back then, and this is actually one of the reasons I was unable to get my hands on Marshadow back in Pokemon Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, because you see, when I went in to get the shiny Marshadow, the regular Marshadow, so I can actually have one, they had no codes, even though they were supposed to print out the code for you to get it. The GameStop employee turned me away saying, "Oh, well, we can't do that." I'm like, but that's in your policy. If someone comes in wanting a code for it, you give it to them because it's free distribution. And he's like, turned me away saying, "Oh, you don't buy anything? Well, I'm turning you away." And that's why I stopped going to GameStop and I quit going to Pokemon events. Yeah, I'm just giving a quick history real quick. That it was a hassle, like Crasher said. Big hassle. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's insane. But I miss going because I used to go with my bros all the time. And we always had fun. But then, GameStop ruined it for all of us.
Even with that caveat, you might think, well, wait, it's not really that difficult. I mean, I can just go to my local GameStop and get it, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is where things have gone really, really bad. So Joe tweets out, "I will never understand why GameStop in the US gets a set amount of code cards for events, causing stock issues and reselling. In the UK and
Wait.
parts of Europe, for events like these, the cash registers just print them out from their servers so they don't run out. It's much better.
Yeah,
and this
they used to
highlights
do that.
issue numero uno, that of course being the limited supplies of code cards. And this right here ties into a second issue, that being scalpers.
Wait,
and let me just show you a
What? I'm sorry? What? You gotta be freaking kidding me! Scalpers are selling free code cards now. I heard it was bad, but I didn't expect it to be this level of bad. Oh gosh.
prime example of this scalping. It is so fucking disgusting. I really shouldn't be
Subhuman
surprised,
filth
but
they
holy
are.
fucking shit, man. Like, something that is free, that should be accessible to everybody online,
Exactly.
is now being strong-armed into a type of profitable situation where, because there is a limited supply of these codes, people are putting them online and asking for a price for them. Are you fucking kidding me? And it's not the fans themselves, but rather
that's
the
illegal,
cancer
though.
in the community, that of course being scalpers. They will find any way they can to make a profit and ruin the fandom at the same time.
Yep,
Like, I seriously
exactly.
don't know who greenlit this idea for this distribution method, but whoever it was, whether it be Pokemon, Nintendo, or whoever the fuck, what were you thinking? I want to share another post from Joe Merrick. He says,
jeez.
like, I have heard so many stories from people today of how the resellers who lined up for TCG product just grabbed the codes as well. This should not be the way. We don't need the resellers bleeding into the rest of the franchise. We need them out, not deeper in. We ever saw
Well said, Joe. Well said.
Tommy Fox replying saying, not even just grabbed. My GameStop actively handed them out to the TCG resellers, and they were out of stock of the SV codes in 15 minutes. And actually, it looks like GameStop themselves has gotten into the pot of boiling hot water. They posted, get free Pokemon alongside the Mega Evolutions launch tomorrow, only at GameStop. Now, why do I bring GameStop into this? Well, take a look at this post here from CJ. Hey, GameStop, you are going against the guidelines set by Pokemon here. Love the hustle, but let's change that tune. And what we have here is an image where I'm going to be reading the highlighted portion where it says, and I quote, there's no purchase required for this promotion. To which we ourselves Rising was told at 2 locations now that I could not get the shiny legendary codes unless I bought something. They are not free. They are only free at specific GameStop locations, not all. Now, I don't know if this person here is just saying that to rub more salt into the wound or what, but if this right here is actually true, holy shit, GameStop, you got some splaining to do.
Yep.
Steel Johnson says, it's insane that Pokemon didn't just make this a mystery gift. All locations near me ran out of codes in under 10 minutes. I grew up with Pokemon, but it's becoming
Same.
so difficult to stay a fan of the franchise when they just continue to prove they don't care about their fan base.
That's what I've been saying. What Steel said, that is what I've been telling people. They don't care about their fan base. If they did, then they'd make it more accessible like they used to. But current day Pokemon's like, oh, we only care about suing other people with patents. We're gonna patent everything and we're gonna ruin creativity. Well, we don't care about our fans. We don't care. We only care about money. That's exactly what Pokemon Company is. They don't care. They don't care about the fans. They don't care about anyone but their own pockets. They will cater to scalpers. In fact, They are carrying the scalpers, even though they claim, well, we're gonna have more products available, ha ha ha. No. No. Just no. Pokemon, stop.
Central Leaks says, for everyone who hasn't been able to get the shiny Koraidon/Miraidon event, make sure to let the Pokemon Company International know how badly this event has been handled. Submit a complaint here, and we have ourselves a link to where you can submit the complaint. And if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I would actually recommend that you guys do the same thing here. Pokemon needs to know that this right here was a massive fucking fail. Rush says, whoever is selling the GameStop X Pokemon Shiny Miraidon/Koraidon codes, I hope the underworld takes you. My daughter has talked about this for weeks, informing me daily, only to find that you bastards waited so you can make $30. GameStop and Pokemon be better, hashtag fuck scalpers. And what we have here is an image just showcasing another example of this type of scumbag shit. Attica says, I'm so sad about the shiny Koraidon and Miraidon event. I was planning to do my best to make sure people who weren't near a GameStop could still get their shinies since there have always been extra codes. Now I can't even get codes for myself. I hate scalpers. Attica also says, so my local GameStop is saying the shiny Miraidon/Koraidon codes are only available with a $25 minimum purchase and one per person. And as we see right here in the image, it says, and I quote, there's no purchase required for this promotion. Okay, so it seems like that multiple sources are corroborating the same type of instances happening at GameStop. Despite these codes being free, it seems like that GameStop is trying to pressure people into making a purchase in order to get something that was free, i.e. the codes for shiny Koraidon and shiny Miraidon. Like, I just gotta ask GameStop, what the fuck are you doing? Victoria says, this shiny Koraidon/Miraidon event sucks ass. If the codes are going to be free anyways, they should have just been mystery gifts.
Yep.
All this did was waste people's time and give reselling opportunities to scalpers. And honestly, I couldn't have said that any better myself. Like,
exactly.
I really truly hope that we get ourselves a damn good response from Pokemon Company International, because this shit ain't right, to say the very least. Chris Adams says, that shiny Koraidon/Miraidon event was completely botched, and the TCG right now is so scuffed. People are actively out here ruining Pokemon right now for others, but we're supposed to hate the game, not the players who started this scalping nonsense. No game without players. Now I could honestly keep on going and—
Well said. There is no game without players. That's what I've been saying for decades. I kept saying that since the beginning of Pokemon. When Pokemon Company even started to not care about the fans, I'm like, hey, what good is this? What good is the game without the players? Same thing for like cards like games like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not a game without the players. Same for Vanguard. Not a game without the players. The game plummets.
Going, reading off tweets from other people's experiences, but I think this right here should already set the tone as to just how screwed up this entire situation is. Like, I am so fucking pissed right now about this situation. Like, how could Pokemon, or whoever orchestrated this, how could they not see this coming? Like, why of all things did they choose this method when there were methods done in the past where you could just simply go online, go to Mystery Gift, and get your free shiny Pokemon?
Yep.
Like, why now do they choose to go back to these code cards where, especially nowadays, scalping has been running rampant like it's a fucking disease? Like, I'm not just pissed off with the execution.
Cancer.
I am pissed off for all of the people that got fucked over thanks to this. And how all those scalping pieces of shit out there are profiteering from this screw up. But honestly, I'm not really sure what else I can say at this point. I don't know what other way to express myself in this situation other than incredibly infuriated. So before ending the video, let me ask you guys a question, and it relates to this. Have you guys had any negative experiences when it came to getting codes for Shiny Koraidon and Shiny Miraidon? Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and have yourselves a damn good one.
Alright. Alright. Well. Okay. As you can see, this is a reaction / rant because I've experienced crap like this back then with like I said, with Mars Shadow's event for Pokemon Sun and Moon. And I was turned away because the guy said, "Oh, we don't have any cold cards here." And I'm like, "But the Pokemon thing here says that you can just print me out the code." And the guy's like, "Well, you didn't buy anything, so I'm not giving it to you." And I'm like, "Well, fine then. You just lost a long-time customer." Not only did I stop going, but my cousins and bros stopped going too. After they found that out, they said, "Nope, we're done. We're done with GameStop." And this happened even back then, so I've experienced this crap. Only minus the scalpers, because there weren't any scalpers for the code cards back then at all. There were none. They were non-existent. This is ridiculous. This is absolute insanity. The fact that they are scalping code cards that are free and selling it for over $30. And GameStop is even saying, "Oh, you can't get a code without minimum $25 purchase." Even though the codes are free. GameStop, do you realize that you have officially driven out the rest of your customer base? Because Pokemon fans were all you had left. And now you cater to those subhuman scalpers. Really? Seriously now? This is stupid. And I'm sorry to anyone who got screwed over with this event that's happening. And like people said, "Oh, I'll send a complaint over to Pokemon Company." I'm like, they're not going to care. They only care about their own wallets. They don't care about the player base, like the Steel guy said. And he's right. Pokemon has proven time and time again, they don't care about the players or the fans. They only care about money. They don't give a hoot. They don't care about us. I mean, the whole scalping thing is because they will not give enough product, and because, well, like the Pokemon packs being way overpriced is the scalper's fault. And Pokemon's like, "Oh, well, let's have the distributors just drive up the MSRP." That's ridiculous. Sadly, I don't know more about that. But, well, that's all I'm going to say for this video. And everyone, I'm going to link that in the description below, the thing to go to Pokemon Company and file a complaint to them about this and let them know what's going on, because this has to stop. And if Pokemon Company does something to shut down scalpers for good, that'll be a very rare Pokemon Company win. Extremely rare. That'll be as rare as pulling an Exodia piece from Legend of Blue Eyes, and we all know how rare that is. Or, how about this? That'll be as rare as pulling the hyper rare Charizard from Burning Shadows. Yeah. That rare. Anyway, this has been Chaud Spieler saying God bless y'all. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you're at. I'll see you in the next video. And also, please go check out Crasher's channel. He's awesome. Alright. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Hey, everyone. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you like this video, then please click that subscribe button and click the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload new videos. Also, you can find my other videos right over there. Alright, take care, God bless, and have a wonderful day.